Na, közben csak ki volt kapcsolva a hang. Szóval, jó, újra itt. Bocsánat a késésért, csak közben egy telefont kellett elintéznem, amiről már meg is jött a visszaigazolás. Szóval, Hogwarts Legacy-zni fogunk. PC-n egy teljesen új karaktert fogunk létrehozni. Grafikailag egy egyedi megoldást alkalmaztam. Majdnem ultra, de egy-két részt le kellett vennem médiumra, mert nagyon szaggatott a kép. Üdv mindenkinek, aki itt van, hogyha elfelejtettem volna köszönni. Nagyon furcsa, hogy így itt a szünetbe átállítottam egy-két dolgot, és nem hallom vissza magamat valamiért. Menjünk játszani. Adok a játéknak egy kis hangot. És. Mindjárt váltunk színt. Igen, ez a régi karakterem, de ezt most törölni akartam volna. Jó, megvárjuk, még betölt. Szóval igen, ez az élőadás sem indulhat tökéletesen. Igen, karaktertörlés. Új karakter. És nézzük a gémet. Ja igen, magyar nyelven fogunk játszani, és magyar grafikával. Tehát lesznek benne olyan grafikai elemek, amiket lemagyarosítottak nekünk. Ez fantasztikus számomra. Örömmel értesítünk, hogy felvételt nyert a Roxfortba boszorkány és varázsló képző szakiskola 5. évfolyamára. Bla 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 bla. Szeptember 1-én kezdünk. Mindenünk megvan. 16 évnél fiatalabbak számára az iskola falain kívül bűbelgyakorlás tilos, de rendhagyó körülmények miatt ettől eltekintenek, és Elezár Fig professzor fog minket vezényelni, és szívesen üdvözöl minket Weasley professzor, igazgató helyettes. Nézzük, játék indítása. Kreáljunk karaktert. A magyar nyelv az mod benne, vagy PC-re megjelent magyarul is. PC-re nem jelent meg magyarul, csak PC-re készítettek. Rögtön mondom, egy kis segítséget nézek. A Night Vision Software készítette el a magyarítást, illetve a grafikai magyarítást. Patreonon meg lehet tőlük vásárolni, illetve magyarosítások.hu-n fent van, ahonnan le lehet tölteni, de támogassátok a magyarítókat. Szóval karakter. Kislány vagy kisfiú karakter? Még nem tudom eldönteni. Mondjuk ez egy olyan szimpatikus, de kreáljuk meg jobban. Közben itt a nagy nézelődésbe ezt itt elrejtettem. Nem. 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 Ez, amit adott alapból, ez nekem úgy tetszetős karakter. Hú, ez ilyen nagy a hullasápat. Azok nem szeretnénk lenni. De akár lehetünk teljesen barna bőrűek. Hát egy ilyen 2 fokkal világosabb nekem tökéletes lesz. Kicsit halkítok magamon, illetve a játékon is, mert borzasztóan hangos. Ja, ilyenkor vissza. Kell nekünk, hogy ne kéne nekünk szemüveg? Ez tökéletes lesz. Annyira legyünk kócosak. Milyen legyen a haj? Ez olyan nagyon tudálékos. Ez a menő. Hát ez olyan loser. De ezzel kezdtünk, ez ilyen kis kócos. Középválasztékos hosszú göndör. Nem. Nem. Hát vannak itt érdekes fizurák, lehet, hogy ez éppen pont az lesz, amit leszóltam. Ilyen kis bongyi. Nem? Vagy lehetünk kopaszak. És hát ilyen 1 millisre nyírtak. Akad a stream. Kicsit akadozik. De ezen rögtön változtatunk. Hát pakold vissza egy 6000-es bitrátára. Hát, ha valamennyit segít. Jó, legyünk az a kócosak, és majd változtatunk a hajszínen. Ez nekem nem annyira tetszetős. Lehet itt mindenféle színbe. Ez jó. Ez jól néz ki. Olyan őszes, kékes. Jó. Sepphely. Sepphely ez tökéletesen van. Kis szeplők nem kellenek, köszönjük szépen. Vagy az orrára. Nem jó, mert szemüveg van rajtunk. Farkaskarmolás. Sepphely. Jó lesz az. Bőrtónus. Alapból jó lesz. Szemöldök. Valami jó dús. Egyben 5 szemöldök. Nem. De azért ne legyünk szemöldök nélküliek sem. Hogy nézne már ki. Az alapbeállítás az nem is olyan rossz. Szemszín. Legyen kék. Ezzel meghódítunk minden fiút és lányt.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Férfias hang.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Nem leszünk robotok.
But I could very well be able to help you.
Hard. És karakternév. Na most, aki itt van, mindenki dobjon be egy nevet. Melyik legyen? Milyen legyen? Gandalf. Hát... csak hozzáteszem, hogy kijelzi a neveket. Jó, legyen Gandalf, de milyen Gandalf legyen? Füstös. És akkor ő lesz a füstös Gandalf, aki elszívott egy dzsangát. És varázslók leszünk. Kezdjük!
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I
Közben
received your
hello
owl, I
minden
must say I
érkezőnek.
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
A gyerek tényleg be van 420-azva, fényeket lát, ami nincs ott.
How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
Ez egy kis felvezető volt.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An
Igen,
item
végig
enchanted to
játszottam a
bring whoever
játékot.
touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Oh. Emlékeztem, hogy itt van loot. Szóval igen, végigjátszottam már a játékot. PS-en, mikor még megjelent. Külön szabadságot is vettem ki rá.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Csak mikor végigjátszottam a játékot, akkor ugye PS-en, ahol
Where do you
nem volt,
suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good
ahol nem
question.
volt hozzá
Miriam
magyar
spent
nyelv.
years searching for evidence of a long
Csak
forgotten
gondoltam,
form of
hogy
ancient
itt
magic.
streamben tökéletes lesz majd
Ancient
magyar
magic.
felirattal és magyar grafikával.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Nem muszáj újra
Is that
játszani,
ice?
It's not cold enough here.
végignézed itt.
It appears to be a sort of
Ez
enchantment.
végigjátszás lesz.
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Nyomj R2-t az alapvarázslat használatához. Mondjuk először ezt szeretném eltalálni. Hopp, hopp, hopp.
Excellent!
Futni még mindig nem tanultunk meg.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ja, arra. Madarak.
Ah, up there.
Na, másszál fel.
We're close now. It's
Megyünk
just
a
ahead.
lootért. Vagy már nem megyünk a lootért? De, itt van. Egy kis pénz.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Azért még mindig kiráz a hideg tőle.
almost there.
Jó, de cuki. Nem lehet megülni? Hát nem. Konkrétan élmény újra és újra játszani.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy terveznek-e hozzá majd DLC-t. Biztosan terveznek, csak nem akarják még elmondani. Leszpoilerezni, nehogy aztán az legyen, mint ebből a játékból, hogy annyira várják, hogy előbb ki kell adniuk, mint tervezték, mert amúgy ezt a játékot sem akarták még akkor kiadni, amikor kiadták, mert amúgy fejlesztettek volna még rajta, de már muszáj volt neki kiadni, mert annyira várták a játékosok, sőt, még gondolták azt is talán, hogy nem lesz, hanem csak egy kamu, vagy ilyesmi. Nem DLC, de amúgy jön hozzá a Quidditch. Azt is... mi lesz annak a neve? Harry Potter Quidditch Champion.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Azért ezen a grafikai beállításokon is elég szépen a játék, tehát össze van pakolva.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Hát mondjuk, hogyha ez volt az otthona, akkor elég régen meghalhatott. Amúgy ez nem Merlin? Mert mint hogy nem Merlint akarja ábrázolni? Vagy ez a régi igazgató? Fene tudja. Na, haladjunk. Merre is van az arra? Nem erre. Erre.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Te már megint halucinálsz, gyerek.
What's this? Professor Fig!
A Switches verzióról ne beszéljünk.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Szóval a Switches verzióban azért kételkedem egy kicsit, hogy mennyire lesz lebutítva a grafika, hogy fusson rajta. Na most két elképzelésem van. Látja a Switches verziót, azt már úgy készítik, hogy a Switch 2-re, vagy akármi is legyen majd a neve. De majd meglátjuk, biztos, hogy le lesz butítva és nem lesz ilyen grafikája, sőt, ami itt Ultra, tényleg ultra grafika, az nem olyan grafika, mint PS-en van.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Itt nem volt láda? Ja, de ott. Új. Az ott most egy... Ja, az az életerő. Lehet, hogy nem leszek itt jó helyen. Mindegy, egyelőre így maradok. Mert feljebb teszem magam. Mert így elég hülyén fog kinézni, de talán. És. Nézzük. Ja, így az életerő meg minden látszik. Ja, tudunk futni végre. Vagy összevároskadva.
Hello?
Harry Potter úr pénzt szeretne kivenni. Jelzem az a játék.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Azért ezek az átvezetők is nagyon szépen meg lettek csinálva.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Milyen vörös a szeme.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the
12-es
last time this
széf.
vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Ez szépen ránk baszta az ajtót. És még sok sikert.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio!
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Menjünk be!
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do.
Revelio!
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Még nem akarsz futni egy kicsit?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Azért ott egy jég alatt elég feltűnő ez a szobor, és megkérdezi, milyen szobor.
Revelio.
Ez a szobor?
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Persze, miért is ne használjunk Lumoszt?
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Jött a harc. Támadj! Végre valami kis izgalmas dolog. Nem csak unalmas hátvezető.
Protego!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Stupidoso! Protego! Confringo! Levioso!
Ó, ezt megkaptam.
Protego! Levioso! Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Stupid one! The potato! Exposo! Levioso! Lumo!
Avada, azaz.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
Nem látod,
This
hogy
isn't
eltűnt.
good. Where am I supposed to go? What's
Elmegyünk a
happening?
ládára, csak a pénz,
The
csak a
wisps
pénz.
of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio!
Ott is egy láda, csak a pénz kell nekünk. Ott is egy láda.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. Lumos.
Mennyire tudunk kimenni a mapról? Teljesen.
Revelio. Lumos.
Jó van. Elég volt a pénzszerzőző. Harc.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one!
Marad. Fekszik. De most kellett volna csak simán stuport csinálni. Ups. Halló, beszorítottak. Ez nem ér. Hányan vagytok ti? Azért hátba eléggé sokat rakni. Elfogytak. Nem kell ide Avadaka.
Lumos, Revelio.
Elporladnak ezek így is. Prof, hol vagy? Vizenyő? Ez csak a loot. Professzor meg ott van, ahol van. Minek kóborol el? Ő mondja, hogy maradjak mellette, aztán eltűnik. Felelőtlen.
Hello? Are you there?
Igen, itt.
Professor Fig.
Yes. Godric's heart, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
Ne keresgélj, beengedlek.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Történetmesélés jön.
Follow my lead.
Fél 9. Még belefér. Addig ki kéne találni, hogy melyik ház legyen.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, The witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
Kapta.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Mi is kaptuk. Új.
I know a way out. Professor!
Miért kellett elmenekülni? Simán megharcoltam volna vele.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ja. Hogwarts Legacy. Szóval Hugrabug vagy Mardekár? Akkor inkább Mardekár. Hugrabug az már elég ilyen későbbi.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Black.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Nem
If you're
szimpatikus még
lucky,
mindig.
we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
És akkor most jön a nagy pillanat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Már alig várom a tanórákat, vagy már alig várom a felfedezést. Hát... inkább felfedezni szeretnék. De azért jó lenne mindent megtanulni. Csak a B? Jó, akkor legyen a B. Alig várom a felfedezést.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead, and your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Igen, mikor megjelent a játék előtte, csináltak egy weboldalt, a Warnerék, hogy bizonyos teszt után beosztanak egy házban majd a játékba. Na, ott a kérdések alapján én Hugrabugos lettem, de akkor, ahogyan megbeszéltük, csak a Mardekár. Nézzük, mik vannak itt. Gryffindor ház tagjai merészségükről, bátorságukról és lovagiasságukról ismertek. A Hugrabug ház tagjai a türelmükről, hűségükről és szorgalmukról ismertek. A Hollóhát ház tagjai intelligenciájukról, kreativitásukról és szellemességükről ismertek. Mordekaiser ház tagjai ravasságukról, becsvágyukról és hatalomvágyukról ismertek. Hát akkor legyen egy hatalomvágyó, becsvágyó és ravasz karakterünk.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Ja, másik gomb.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Yeah! Tehát elég érdekes ez a találrajtunk. Kis bug. Nem bug, varázslat.
One more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Magyarul takarodjatok aludni.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Hello.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Ah,
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Köszönjük, professzorasszony. Szép napra ébredtünk.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Üdvözlünk a Roxfortba. Keresd meg a klub helységedet.
Revelio.
Nincs itt valami lopható? Ez úgy mi? Ez úgy milyen láda? Pont nem illik bele a többibe? Az egy ilyen hollóhártas stílus. Akkor menjünk a klubhelységbe.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Imelda, Ominis és Sebastiannak kell bemutatkoznunk. Egy kis reggeli. Micsoda?
are mince pies. My aunt introduced us to those years ago.
All of my siblings have finished at Hogwarts. Nice to be here on my own for once.
Nothing that...
Already knew that.
Jó, beszéljünk szebbel. Hello.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Szörnyű vagy izgalmas volt? Ha izgalmas, akkor teljesen brutálisnak tűnünk, hogyha szörnyű volt, akkor meg egy alamuszi-nyuszinak. Hát, Mordekárosok vagyunk, úgyhogy izgalmas
It
volt.
was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you
Mit
reading?
olvastál?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Ó, igen. 3 varázslat nincs benne könyvekbe.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Hallgassuk ki a diákokat itt is. Te magadba beszélsz? Ne ijedezzé! Annyira nem bántalak. Itt is bejön a feature. Jön a polip. Melyik ablak az? Másik. Bekopogtat. Valamelyik. Ott van a... Pont nem látszott. Valamelyik ablakra, hogyha rávarázsolunk sokszor. Hát ide hozza a polipot. Ominis.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Szeretünk feltűnést kelteni.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Miből gondolod, hogy nincsen segítségre szükségem?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Ominis az a személy, aki az ők nagyapja Voldemortnak? Jól emlékszem.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon.
Ne legyél
A
nagyra
broom would have
magaddal.
been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Majd úgyis
Speaking of
lerepüllek.
which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye,
És akarok
Imelda.
vele
Nice meeting
beszélni.
you.
Túlságosan nagyképű.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
My parents thought I was going to be a squib. Family still thinks about it.
Menjünk a Weasleyhez. Prof?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
A házak között szerintem ez a legmenőbb bejárat. Ja, másik irány. Ja, itt nem tudunk futni. Akkor meséljél nekem,
The
Weasley.
guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Belsőre nem, de viszont az ajtóra. Ez a legfaszább. Belsőre szerintem Hollowhat. A Hollowhat klubhelysége az, ami nekem legjobban tetszik.
Revelio.
A Kelpi szobor. A mindentudó lapjai. Belsőre Gryffindor nekem az sem rossz. Hát kinek mi jön be. Ez a szobor egy kelpit ábrázol, ami egy nagy-britanniai és Írországban honos vízidémon, ami amellett, hogy rengetegféle alakot képes ölteni, leggyakrabban hinárösvényű ló képében jelenik meg a valaha bejelentett legnagyobb kelpi skóciai Loch Nessi szörny. Jújjúj! De azért szép. Most adottál fel a mindentudó útmutató kihívást. A kihívások teljesítésében elért eredményeid itt jelennek meg. Gyűjts 2 mindentudó útmutató lapot a Roxfortban, jutalom a Roxforti díszviseleti szemüveg.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
A legidegesítőbb hang jön. Nem.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Pont.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Nem tudom nálatok mi a helyzet, de itt szakadt az eső délután, és most olyan szinten nyomja be a meleget, hogy meg lehet pusztulni. Plusz ez a 2 reflektor sem segít a helyzeten.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I suspect most Slytherins.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ja, ezekre nem kérdezzünk rá, haladjunk inkább a sztorival.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Nem kell semmit se tudnia.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Azért itt hosszú átvezetők vannak az elején, amit így már sokadik látásra legszívesebben átpörgetne az ember, de nem. Van, aki még nem látta a sztorit magyarul, vagy éppen nem értette angolul, csak játszott a játékkal, ezért itt van neki ez. Csak már közben jött egy kérdés, hogy miért nem pörgetem át.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Jó. Térkép. Jó, hova menjünk először? Sötét varázslatok kivédésére, vagy pedig bűvájtan órára. Bűvájtanon invito, sötét varázslatokon levioso. Menjünk Levioszóra. Harcoljunk egy kicsit Sebastiannal.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
No. Ezek után a hosszú átvezetők után jöhet az a rész, hogy megtanulunk 2 varázslatot, és utána szerintem mára így be is fejeztük, majd utána folytatjuk. Bár ez a mellékküldetés itt eléggé csábító. Mivel hát is elég hosszan fogjuk játszani. Így rámegyünk a 100%-olásra. Hát, ha sikerül. Akkor hallgassunk még egy kis átvezetőt.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Szóval a hugrabugos kislány azt szeretné, hogy ezt a sötét képkeretet fejtsük meg.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Adjunk neki egy kis fényt és megjelenik.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I thought potions were quite...
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Plusz 15 életerő. Na, ezért már érdemes volt megcsinálni.
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room's the coziest of them all.
Leonora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Az az én titkom, nem mondom el. Hülyén fogsz meghalni.
Surely you jest.
Nem viccelek.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
Szegény. Szóval, mit is mondtam, hova megyünk? Invitórára.
Revelio.
Figyelünk a csilingelésekre. Ez bent cselingel. Csepereg az eső.
Lumos.
Na ez vajon hol van? Nem valami hasonló helyszín volt? Nem, na mindegy. Menjünk a cél fele. Ja, macsak.
May we talk about this? I'm sorry.
Hű, egy szellem. De meg hogy a jó Isten? Ja. Azt hittem már egy madártollas kalap van a fején.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Nem is ide akartam jönni, hanem a másik órára. Na mindegy.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new
Hello,
student.
I am Ganjalf.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Igen, ez az egyetlen egy dolog, ami engem kicsit zavar a fordításba. Hogy mikor már végigjátszottam a játékot, akkor már megszoktam, hogy Ahio. És most azt látni, hogy Invito, elég fura. De mindegy, ez csak az én kis problémám, megpróbálok eltérni tőle, úgyhogy Invito tanulás.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
Az osztály lúzere.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Na most leverem a kis Trébert.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the... That's it! Now, think of this like... Very good! Happens to the best of us.
Majdnem.
Excellent control there.
3-ból 2 nem is olyan rossz.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Gyere, Stréber.
Let us see this.
Accio!
Nehogy megállja. Ó, hogy bassza. És átlöki? Átlökte az 50-be. Ott is van. 100 pont. Az utolsónál én is. Hű. Hát én ezzel megszenvedtem, vagy 3 órán keresztül. Még. Ott van. Teli 150.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Kifolloztuk.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Nincsen 10 pont a Mardekárnak, vagy valami?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Mindig ez baszol.
Let us see this.
Ha. Hé, ez hogy gurul tovább?
There we go.
Csalik.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Accio!
Egy pipa.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Az necces.
Nicely done. Here we go.
Onaj, ha lelököd, meghalsz. Ott is van.
Two perfect rounds.
Ennyi.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
100 pont a Mardekárnak. Ennyi.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Ó, megint egy 10 perces monológ jön.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on
A word,
clothing,
if
to be
you
precise,
would.
Sebastian. You know it won't
You
work.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oké. Szóval, egy megvan. Kaptunk. Teljesíts 2 főküldetést. Legendás kesztyű kaptunk. És a következő egy legendás köpeny. Persze csak egy kinézetet. illetve megvan a díszviseleti szemüveg. Majd utána a kesztyű jön. Szuper! Mehetünk a maradék órára. A többit majd később. Úgyse ad semmi statot.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Te nem adsz feladatot, nem akarok veled beszélni.
Well, Madame Kagawa said she's never seen anyone with such form, and then
Következő, hol van? Oda megyünk Leviószot tanulni. Látunk mellékküldetést, azt pedig felvesszük. Ó, borc!
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Ne!
Stop it, Peeves.
Hóborc az hóborc. Bolond mindenhogy. Na futás még egy órára. Ez még belefér. És sötét varázslatok kivédése órája.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Miért is ne? Persze, hogy én mutatom be. Az új diák. Füstös gancsal.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
Zero
basic
sérülés.
combat, and Protego.
Menni fog.
You may begin.
Leviosa! This should be easy. Protego! Leviosa! Stupid Protego. Complicates things. Stupid Leviosa! This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Nem láttam, kaptam be sérülést, vagy nem? Most igen, 2 is.
Stupid! I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego! You're good. Now perceptive. Thank you. Leviosa!
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Watch your opponent decides to attack or defend yourself.
Hát ez nem lett úgy, ahogy sikerültem. Nem sikerült úgy, ahogyan szerettem volna. Beszélni majd később megtanulok.
You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Titkos párbajszakkör.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Tehát meghívást kaptunk titkos párbajszakkörre. De nekünk most a küldetésünk az, hogy beszéljünk is vele, és menjünk el párbajozni. Ez egy mellékküldetés lenne. De itt most elmentjük a játékot. És ez így mára ennyi lett volna. Hát nem tudom, hogy mikor fogjuk folytatni. Szombaton, mint mondtam, még egy új játékot elkezdünk. Ergo 3 játék fog futni. Plusz még be kéne venni valamikorra a Cyberpunkot is el szeretném kezdeni. Hogy arra mikor lesz idő, azt még nem tudom. Viszont ez a Hogwarts Legacy mára ennyi volt, ennyi fért bele tőlem. Nagyon szépen köszönöm mindenkinek, aki itt volt. Köszönöm a sok hozzászólást. Legyetek jók, és szép estét mindenkinek. Pá-pá!